Hello. Welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion.
I'm Darby.
And I'm Alexis P. Bubbles. The P today stands for parasol. It's like an umbrella, but gayer.
Umbrella. I love that. You know, that's a Southernism. I say umbrella too, and then Curtis always made fun of me, and I said, well, but you can't, well, there's plenty to make fun of me for, you know.
Of course. Look at us.
But look at us what? I think we look the best we've ever looked.
We look amazing.
And I love that you tried blue eyeshadow. If Meatball can't do it, neither can you.
Listen.
What?
I Pinterested 80s makeup.
I actually got really high one night and went on a website that is local. Is not cheap and from overseas, because that's wrong. And I ordered a bunch of glasses where I would have to do my eyes so often.
But your eyes, I saw them earlier, and they are stamped, honey.
They're stunning. They're stunning.
Stamped.
And patrons, don't worry. I'll take my glasses off at the end. You'll see.
Be careful, because it is like a Cyclops situation. Like, she takes that off. It's so beautiful. X-Man Cyclops, not a regular Cyclops.
X-Man. What's his name? James Marsden.
James.
Did I ever tell you?
What was that? Okay, James.
Did I ever tell you the story of when Curtis joined the Chicago Gay Men's Chorus and he was 23 or something? He was an insane age.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you. They get you at a young age. They groom. Anyway, there was this really old guy who, and I know that I'm the oldest person y'all know, okay? So I'm not saying like I'm not, but he was older than me, okay? He's probably in his 70s. And there's not a nice way to say this. He looked like a troll, okay? He moved.
What kind of troll?
Like a troll.
Though? Like an 80s troll doll, or like what you think a troll would look like?
Yeah, both. He looked like a troll doll who lived actively under a bridge at this moment in time and had sciatica. He was known in the chorus for being creepy to young hot guys. Whenever a young hot guy would join, he'd immediately offer them rides home and shit. Well, anyway, Curtis is dumb. He's young, dumb, and full of cum. He's 23. He doesn't know what to do. So troll guy goes, if you answer my riddle, I'll take you home. And he...
Oh, really? Riddle?
I assume. I don't know. Isn't that how they communicate?
Yeah, trolls under bridges love riddles and stuff, but I forgot.
He had to answer me riddles 3 to enter the car door, you see. Anyway, so he gets a ride home from Guy. He's being super creepy to him the whole time, obviously. And he goes, I couldn't take my eyes off of you during the rehearsal because you look just like James Marsden. Now listen, my husband's very handsome. He looks like Jack Quaid. He does not look like James Marsden. I don't see it.
I don't see it either. I do see Jack Quaid. I saw. Yeah, I didn't see a James Marsden.
Well, the old man did. I remember when Curtis and I talked at that bar that we would go to after rehearsals, and I was flirting and he was flirting, and then at the end of the night he'd bring up his boyfriend and I'd be like, ha ha ha, I don't know why you're bringing that up. He was so naive. He was like, do you think he was hitting on me? And I was like, do not accept a ride from this man anymore. Do not do that. Accept a ride from me. And we've been together ever since after, I waited a year for his relationship to fall apart. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I had a fabulous magical weekend, and I'll tell you why. Because this magical cafe / bar / event space opened up in North Hollywood called the Witch's Cottage. And we got invited to media night.
We did. And I went.
It was so beautiful, so much fun.
I saw the pictures on their social media. It
yeah.
Really
I took a little thing. I took some footage of it. I went there for media night on Friday. Saturday, I was like, Austin, we have to go back. You have to see this place. It's my new favorite place in the entire world.
Austin.
We go for dinner. It was their first opening to the public. Completely booked. They turned us away.
That's so nice.
I know, and I was like, oh my God, I'm actually really happy.
Good for the witches.
But I didn't know you had to make reservations, so we made a reservation for Sunday. We went back, had food. It was cute little bar food.
Help me understand this. Restaurant. Mm-hmm. Cafe.
Girl.
Burlesque.
This
Dungeons and Dragons?
No.
Witch?
No burlesque. Well, possibly, but let me.
Burlesque? It's a witch?
Yes, well, let me show you.
Love that.
Let me show you.
Okay.
It's a whole building. Do you know the Federal? It used to be a giant building.
Yes.
You walk in.
I've been inside that building.
In the front is cafe. You get drinks, you get coffee, you get tea. They all have really witchy names. It's so cute.
It's like the Den Theaters. You remember the Den had that little bar area in the front?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, then a bar and a restaurant. And they have themed booths. Like this one's underwater. This one's like in the woods. This one's like celestial starlight. And this one's like, I don't know. It's so gorgeous. And then like a beautiful full bar. They have really cute finger foods. We had a flight of grilled cheeses. They were heaven.
I love cheese. You seen that video of that guy? There's a reel going around or a TikTok. I don't remember. The nutritionist he's talking to on this podcast tells him he has to give up dairy. He's like, oh, I don't know about that. Like, okay. And she's like, no, like including cheese. And he cried.
I would too.
Yeah.
I would never.
I get it.
Then you go upstairs. They do have an elevator. You go upstairs. There's another bar. This one's called the Elven Bar. And everything is...
Why can't make the elves climb the stairs? They're so small.
No. Elf like tall. Because it looks like, I'm going to say a Lord of the Rings reference. It looks like Rivendell. Like there's columns, but they're all trees. And then these big, huge...
Rivendell?
That's Riverdale.
Okay, I was close.
And then these big swaths of fabric.
But I
and
said this is real.
So there's a bar, and then the whole like half of the top floor is a beautiful stage, and then like all these comfy seatings. And there's little trinkets and little figures hidden in the wood because the bar looks like a wooden like tree
Express.
across the street.
Thank God.
And then they have another tavern in the back with a whole D&D table, so you can like rent it out and play D&D.
love that.
And there's a bar
That's
back
sweet.
there. They've got everything.
I got a bar back here.
It's so fun. They had performances. There was like a sound bath. I took a sound bath.
Like, hang on.
Yeah. It was so much fun. And I went there today and I edited our podcast.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, it's not done. I'll give it to you tomorrow.
I'm not worried about it.
But I have a new spot. It's the Witch's Cottage. And
Everyone,
I'm
you
so
heard it
freaking
here
excited.
first.
I'm hell-bent on getting something going in there.
We should.
Either a bingo or I think we should do a live podcast, like an intimate podcast from there.
A witchy bingo would be perfect.
It would be so perfect.
You're so good at bingo.
I love bingo.
If y'all don't believe me, do it. Say a number right now.
Oh, 69. Ooh, dinner for two.
You get it?
Or my favorite position, which is 66. That's when you're in two separate beds taking a nap.
Okay, that is real. Okay, let me tell you this. Grant and I were coming to terms with the fact that our parents and our grandparents didn't love each other.
Right.
Okay.
A lot of Southern people go through that.
They go through it, they stay in it, and we're the weird ones because we're gay and we grow up. Anyway,
We brush our hair.
I don't know that I did.
It's
okay. I have a little boy that'll do it. I was talking to Grant about like Mama and Papa and how much they hate each other. And Grant was like, yeah, it didn't even occur to me until we were like much older that like they had separate bedrooms. That should have been a sign. And I was like, hang on a second.
Hold on now.
I love that idea.
Society has told us that we
love
need
that
to have
idea.
one bed and one room. But guess what?
It will.
Some people
Some
benefit.
people,
I Love Lucy.
Autism.
I'll never think of
Autism.
anything
I
without
Love
thinking of
Lucy's
I Love
autism.
Lucy and her two twin beds. Now, don't have two twin beds.
Have two kings. I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great idea.
I want a queen.
I will say I never went into
Queen's big as
Papa's bathroom because there was always machinery in there, because his health wasn't good because of the factory. But
his iron lung. He kept in there.
waterbed. He died on a waterbed.
My parents had a waterbed.
Is that how you got made?
Maybe. My parents had a waterbed, and my dad was a pilot, meaning he would be gone 3 to 4 days a week.
Hi.
And when he was gone,
That's a dream.
I was right in that waterbed with my mom, and I was
And you were what?
jiggling around on the waterbed. Oh, and on draining day, one day.
I'm sorry, what? What did you say?
Draining day.
Draining day.
Because
On
you had
draining
to,
day.
because of mold, you had to drain the water out of the bed like once a quarter.
That, I'm so sorry, that like...
And you had to bring the garden hose from outside.
Oh, I remember. But you saying draining day triggered me because one of my friends recently on a podcast said that she loved to be milked.
Okay.
And I can't stop thinking about it. So when you said drained, I was like, oh, we're back.
I'm in the corner watching
Why don't you milk me?
Oh.
Cuck milkery. And you get to change your mind, cucks.
Everyone
if you
gets
don't,
to
if
change
you
their
don't
mind. If
like
you
it
don't want to watch it
anymore,
you can
you just
turn
tell
around.
Curtis and it's fine.
What?
Huh? Season 18, episode 8. How exciting.
And let's
We're
find
back.
out if these girls indeed had aided. So guess what?
What?
We are doing the Snatch Game of Love.
Yeah. Island edition. Island Yell.
Love Island Yell.
Okay, be careful there. First of all, Love is Blind, Ohio. Why?
Because
it's like Essex.
It's another distraction.
From the Epstein files. I hate Ohio. Okay,
Have you been there?
yeah, a lot.
Why?
Remember my first boyfriend when I was like 18 and I would fly to Huron, Ohio?
Oh, yeah.
And then I was married to a trans woman, which makes me an ally. I got him warmed up for you, girlfriend. I made sure he never wanted to go back to boys. Anyway, we're doing Snatch Game. Now, Snatch Game.
Yeah. Of Love.
I was watching this episode with a ghost who lives in the studio. She was like, I'm so excited. I know that you don't always love Snatch Game, or I know you don't love Snatch Game. And I was like, oh yeah, I do say that a lot. I want y'all to know, I love hating things. I love Snatch Game. It's going to be here to stay, so let's have it be there. But I'm also going to say I hate it so much. And that's my right. As gay people, we get to choose our family. And we get to hurt ourselves.
Yeah.
Hatred.
I think in general, when we are here talking, addressing these things, talking about Drag Race, we're talking about it. We're in the moment. We're feeling our feelings. But generally, we don't care, right?
Oh, yeah. Ultimately,
We don't. It's
burn
just
it
a
to the
show.
ground.
It's a TV
Burn it to
show.
the ground. I don't care. I
Well,
honestly don't.
there's other things we can burn first.
Oh, did you see that the WOW, they have 2 shows on HBO Max, and we just started watching one of them, Neighbors. You seen it?
I haven't seen.
You don't do
No, I don't do documentaries. I'm saving
But
that.
it's
for
about
marriage.
neighbors,
You
like-
have to put a ring on it.
But
if you
they're
want
like,
me to-
they're fighting, and they're kind of like trashy. Anyway, it's fun. Congrats, WOW.
Reminds
You
you
made
of
another
home.
show I like. It really does. Really does. And then the Runways was what?
The Runways was like 80s
ladies.
Ladies.
Right, because that's a rhyme.
Was there any drummers? Darlene didn't think she would fit in, and now she is
that
fitting
was
in.
Sweet. Watching Darlene cry through laughter, bitch, I was so turned on. I think she's perfect.
Oh,
I do. I don't think she has the best drag. Like, I don't enjoy her drag necessarily more than anyone else's on the show, but her personality and who she is, and she is beautiful. You can't teach that. That is something that comes from a healthy confidence within yourself. Oh, that's why I don't understand it.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's just get into the drag
Of it all.
Snatch Gamers.
Of it all.
Okay, we got Greta.
Oh my
This
God.
is-
Okay.
Now this is Athena Dion, and she decided to be Greek lady. She looks like plain Jane.
She said she was going to be Charlie Chaplin coming out as a homosexual. I just wanted to know what her thought process was. I do think it absolutely would have bombed, and I would have loved that. I gotta say, being random Greek lady who used to be married to Onassis,
Aristotle Onassis.
it was good.
Funny.
Rue said,
She
"This
did
is what
great.
I want from you," and she said, "Fine, I'm going to give it to you." And I think she did great.
I think she was funny. Yeah, she's solid. She's a solid performer.
She didn't do anything new. She didn't do anything that I'm going to be talking about forever.
No.
But she's I don't have to worry about her.
Yeah.
I mean, I do worry about her, but I think that's my own personal thing.
Yeah. Oh my God. Plain Jane as Truman Capote. I gotta say, it looked like Meryl Streep does Truman Capote.
I loved it. Listen, I knew that Plain Jane was going to be good. I did know
She
that.
is
She's brilliant.
Exceptional.
Exceptional.
She's exceptional and she's brilliant.
Exceptional.
By the way, shout out to Brooke Shields, who was brilliant and so fun
And so hot.
and so beautiful.
60 or like 61. And do you see her legs?
Her legs, honey.
I don't love how it's just immediate dick joke, cum joke, dick joke, butt joke, cum joke. I think that's cheap. However, if you're playing RuPaul's Drag Race Snatch Game, you know that if you say your butthole tastes like Cary Grant or whatever, that is going to get her going.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a moment where she said something where I had a negative reaction.
No.
I think everything as dirty as it was.
It made me laugh. I was smiling the whole time.
What'd she say when she came to sit down next to Greta? She was like,
Oh, Lainey Kazan.
Lady Kazan. Did you know Lady Kazan was the understudy in Funny Girl on Broadway? She understudied Barbara Streisand.
I did. I think she went on after
wild?
her.
She did?
Yeah.
Congrats. Or no, she did. Even though they weren't sitting in rows, we didn't have the classic whatever. She made sure. Plain Jane, no.
Jane don't.
I got half of it right. Plain Jane don't. She interacted with everyone. She made sure that when someone came over, she'd make a funny comment about how they looked. And I loved it. I loved it. I do think for anyone wondering what my Chicago best friend Michael looks like, it's this. Tell me that's not Michael. Tell me that's not Michael.
It does look like Michael.
Tell me that's not Michael.
Oh my God. Michael. Well, I've never noticed how much like Meryl Streep Michael looks like.
Yeah, Michael, we don't talk about how closely you resemble Meryl Streep nearly enough.
Oh my God. And speaking of fantastic performances,
Yeah,
Mia Starr stars as Bloody Mary. This was bad. This poor girl.
She didn't have a plan, however. She did have one of the funniest lines of the entire episode. Not during the Snatch Game, but the next day. They come back from the Snatch Game, and they're like, all right, let's get in makeup and get ready for the runway. And she pulls like a couple people aside, and she goes, oh my God, I think I'm about to win Snatch Game. I don't mean defeated and that like she was down on herself. She seemed pretty comfortable, like with how it turned out. Like it sucked, and that's what it was.
You know who she should have been? Mandy Moore, the choreographer.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
There's two Mandy Moores in the culture. One is listen you like and yeah, and then the other is a choreographer to the stars. She choreographed Taylor Swift's Eras tour.
Choreographed.
She choreographed the dancers.
Oh.
She should have done a dancer. She should have done a dancer and just did a 5, 6, 7, 8 and made it. Because then at least it's like sticking to what you know.
Or she should have farted. Listen, if your jokes don't land, fart. Not you. Not you. This is a beige chair. I felt sorry for her.
I felt sorry for her too. It's a clever trick to say Bloody Mary, but she just wasn't picking up on the stuff.
Do you know
that
the
she
real
was
Bloody
handed.
Mary?
Yes.
She lived on that island in New York.
No. I think you're thinking of
Typhoon.
Typhoid Mary.
Okay, either way.
Bloody Mary is like Queen Mary Queen of Scots.
Yeah, good for her.
Yeah.
She kills a lot of people.
Well, she was just punching back.
Oh, she wanted to see their blood because she didn't know what a period was. And she was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Your
it was a period piece.
Yeah. That was good. All right. Up next, in a turn that surprised me, delighted me, and also, again, made me a little hard. We had Mia Coco as David Attenborough.
David Attenborough.
She was brilliant.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. And after seeing Something Wong bomb David Attenborough so badly, it sticks with me because I thought the idea of being David Attenborough on Snatch Game is hilarious.
Mini Coco is so good. She's being overlooked.
I don't think she is. I think, I saw this on the internet. I can't take credit for it, but I will. This track record is very much giving the Aquaria edit. Remember, Aquaria wasn't edited to be the winner until kind of halfway through. And she's just been so dominant that it kind of
She'd been
continued on.
consistent. Yeah.
I don't know. Nene might be the one to beat.
It's really anyone's game.
Especially since this
between
is the same
Don't,
episode
Nene,
that
Mikey, and, Juicy.
Juicy. Well, but RuPaul said to Juicy, who are you?
I hate it when they say that. Who are you? Shut up.
Okay, but you know who you are now, okay? They can't hurt you.
Who am I?
You're a strong Christian woman. You've got 2 nipples.
Yeah.
The size of 8 nipples.
Thank you.
And you've got a boyfriend
Oh.
that I've never met or seen in real life, but you tell me is real. You don't have to be afraid when people ask you.
Okay. Ask me.
Okay. What are you?
I'm shocked. Okay, Darlene Mitchell as Mrs. Claus. I loved the hair.
Let me say this to you. Remember when Lexi Love was so bad at Gilbert Gottfried Rip 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 that she should have been in the bottom, but Rue just thought it was so funny. She was in the top.
Yeah.
And we were all like, what the fuck? Darlene actively laughed through her jokes because they weren't getting a response. She's breaking character the entire time, anytime anyone says anything. But she's Darlene. So we all just went with it.
Yeah, Darlene is charming.
Charming as fuck.
She's charming as fuck. There wasn't a lot of jokes there, but you just can't help. She's very likable.
I thought the jokes were fine. Like, I didn't understand when she said I've jingled some balls or whatever the fuck. And they cut to, well, bells are in the shape of balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they were nice and round.
Yeah.
They cut to RuPaul, like, not laughing at all. And I was like, there's no way RuPaul didn't laugh at that.
Yeah. I got to be honest. I think it was the voice. I think she couldn't get past the voice because I kind of couldn't either. Like, if she had just said it normal, I might have laughed.
Have you ever met Mrs. Claus? That's exactly what
She has a restraining order against me. She's mighty handsy with Blitzen. And I've seen it.
Okay, I would never fuck a horse. Have you seen that documentary? You don't do documentaries. Have y'all seen that documentary about the guy who got fucked to death by a horse? Funny.
I thought that was
Funny. I found
okay,
it
what is
funny.
the phrase? Old wives' tale?
Old Wives' Tale.
Old wives' tale.
And there's a movie.
A movie?
Yeah. There's a
my
movie all about it.
God. Is that what
movie poster-
Secretariat's about?
Yeah. The poster is like a close, it's so insane. It's like a black poster, and like coming out of the shadow is like half a horse's face.
Aquas.
And he's got like a single tear running down his cheek. Muscle. They're all muscle.
Snout.
Yes. Anyway, go check it out. He died, so it's fine.
The Bachelors were Zayn,
Met him in a parking lot.
Fire Island,
Met him in a parking lot.
the
So nice.
this,
Parking
that,
lot. He was with Drew.
Glorious. What was that
From
show
Jeopardy.
with Miss Benny? Was it Glorious? Glamorous. He was in Glamorous. We have Freud Gutierrez. I think he was one of those 13 Reasons Why boys.
He's from I Love LA.
He's from I Love LA recently, and he was in The Strangers Part 1.
He's a very funny character.
He's
on
very
I Love
funny
LA.
and he's very hot.
Yeah.
And then finally, we have Chris. Chris was in O'Mary.
Mm-hmm.
He's also very hot. Mm-hmm. He's very funny. We saw him in Bad Drag Race.
Did we?
Yeah.
Good for us.
It's funny because he actually did Abraham Lincoln and then he went to O'Mary.
Wait, what?
Remember?
Really?
Yeah. Were you there for a Bad Drag Race?
You know, I'm never sure where I am at most times, but I can tell you this. Bad Drag Race happens at Dynasty Typewriter. You know what else is happening at Dynasty Typewriter? IMHO Live, March 6th.
And if you're not in the area, don't even worry about it because you can live stream it. And if you miss the actual night, you can rent the live stream or purchase the live stream afterwards.
Or you can watch it later.
And you can stream.
You know, because, well, we know, y'all don't understand. You're young. You have Hulu, Netflix. There is a new Netflix special from Eric Dane. It is hilarious.
Okay.
I think they're also hot. I love
also
how hot
hot.
they were.
They're all hot.
And they were just down to play.
They're down to play.
I'm
They're
gonna
very,
say
very
this.
funny.
I'm going to say this. I thought Zayn shined.
Zayn shined
Just like when he was on
in those
Dog.
little shorts.
Remember, didn't he do Dog? Didn't he do Dog? He was Dog.
He was a dog?
Remember Dog?
Dog the Bounty Hunter?
For Drag Race. He did Dog, Bachelor, The Bachelor. He was a dog. Remember, he was a dog.
Oh, yeah, he was in last season or something, or one of the All-Stars.
One of the All-Stars.
Listen, they're all so hot. I like this way of Snatch Game. I think it's fun. I think it's fresh.
I will say that my initial reaction was the same as Kenya's. This is not what I prepared for. I prepared to sit at a desk. Because, okay, yes, we get bored with it, whatever. But if I was going on the show, I would want the Snatch Game experience.
Yeah, right, but it's been so bad so many times. At least now we get to look at hot dudes.
And we thank you for that.
And
Thank
this
you,
wasn't
RuPaul.
this wasn't not entertaining. This was entertaining. I had a good time.
It was a good one. I did too.
Yeah.
I did too.
Okay, now let's keep going. First, number 2, we have Lizzo. We have Kenya Pleaser as Lizzo. She looks great.
She looks great.
She looks great. This is always a tough thing when someone says, like, I impersonate someone all the time. When in real life, that means they lip sync to them.
Yeah.
And they look like them.
Edith Piaf.
Oh, my
I
gosh.
do a great La Vie en Rose lip sync, but don't ask me to do that.
Edith Head. I can
do the
sew you a
accent.
cape. Edie Falco. Get out of it. Or what does she say?
I agree with you. It's often, I feel like anytime a girl's like, I'm going to be a musical artist, it's like, how is that funny? How is that going to be funny? But Kenya's so naturally funny.
She's
I
naturally
honestly have high
charming.
hopes. Because even
and I think Lizzo is funny, but it's not in a like a she tells jokes way. She's just like
no, she
charming.
just points and laughs.
She's
when
just
backup
charming.
dancers are fat.
Right. Well, who doesn't do
doesn't?
that?
Who doesn't do that?
Who doesn't do that?
The first thing that she said that made me laugh was when she was talking about the chicken place, and Rue said, "Do you like white or dark meat?" She started to answer, and then she looked back over at all the guys, and she was like, "White meat, tan meat, good toes."
Good toes.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's
and
fucking great.
she had some fun stuff with the flute. That's
But then
funny.
it
Using
didn't go
props.
anywhere else, unfortunately.
It's tough. Mikey Meeks.
As Drew Barrymore. Holy fuck.
Stop. This was so fucking
good.
funny.
So good.
Just the embodiment of what Drew has become with her talk show.
Mikey is a successful theater kid. Okay?
Yeah.
We've all met the unsuccessful
She is
ones,
weaponizing her
okay?
BFF.
She has weaponized it. Well, she has one. I think she finished college.
Well, that's why
Isn't that
she has
exciting?
one. She's good at it. I didn't
She's
cross
so
that finish line.
brilliant.
She's so brilliant. I will say the only thing is I really wanted her to go up in between the boys and like sit and get in their face.
And do this.
Yeah, but it's
she did
okay.
it over there,
She
though.
did it to Kenya, yeah, and that's funny. But I wanted her to get up in their.
But listen,
space.
I can't be mad at anything she did, though. This
No.
was so fucking
No,
good.
that's not
And
a
she
cri-
looked
critique.
great.
She looked
I'm a
great.
big
She
Mikey
sounded
fan.
great. They even got a laugh and put it in the edit of her just going like this. A head tilt was
Or-
hilarious.
Kenya, as Lizzo, was like, do you have love in real life? And she goes, yes, Lizzo. It's just
So funny,
good.
locked in, hilarious, looked great.
Up next, we have Juicy as JoJo.
Juicy Love Dion as JoJo Siwa. Definitely
She
the did the
best
dancers.
option for her, I think, of all the options she brought.
Yeah.
And all the options she brought was one.
We've seen it done better.
Oh, but her butt looked incredible.
Yeah, she always looks good, and
Who
the
did it
wig
better?
looks good.
What's her name?
Elle Voss.
Elle Voss. One of the most beautiful drag queens in the world. Anyway, I thought she did fine.
She did fine. She got lucky.
And then finally, the Pope.
The Pope. Hilarious.
I loved it. I loved every moment. And I don't know if you know this, but there's two, what do we call them? Faggots. Mono and Oscar. They have a podcast about Drag Race that we've been on. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Michael, what is it about?
It's about Drag Race. Anyway, they had Chris as their guest this
I
week.
know. I saw him so jealous.
And he was
we can
talking
never
about-
have him on our show. Because I'm going to be like this. I'm going to be like, what do you... So? and then I'll be like... And then if he looks at me, I'll be like...
Do you want me to start cutting her off again? Do you regret all the comments now? I was trying to protect you. He was saying that they were all kind of surprised that Discord didn't win because the entire time she never broke character.
Oh.
So the entire time that she's sitting over there on the couch, she's just going,
That's so funny.
it's so funny. Even when she got tripped up, she played into it. I was really impressed.
Yeah.
I really was.
I was really impressed too. I thought it was hilarious. I will say I'm 2 degrees separated from the current Pope.
Oh, yeah?
And my friend's parents are friends with him because they're all from Chicago. They're going to go visit him.
The
I
Pope
put-
has friends.
I put in my list of questions that I want asked. And I talked to my friend today. They said I told my dad about the questions and my dad laughed. And I said, great, it's not a laughing matter. I'm going to need these answered.
Yeah.
I said, you're going to have to show your dad the clip of Discord as the Pope so that he can show the Pope.
The real Pope.
I honestly thought this wasn't that
I think it was-
sacrilege
no,
either. I thought it was kind of fun and really smart and funny. And look at that fucking face.
I do think that Jesus on the cross being her
Favorite yoga
her
move.
favorite yoga move, that might be a little sacrilegious if you believe that that actually happened, because that does not look comfortable.
Yeah.
But I thought it was funny. Overall, there were a few duds, but for the most part, there were some really strong people.
This was so funny.
Good job, everyone. Thank you for not making us sit through Willow Pill's Snatch Game again. Fucked me in the ass.
Oh, Brooke Shields. She
Yes,
looks
sir.
absolutely
We just saw another
stunning.
Brooke Shields. She's so...
Oh, I will say when RuPaul came out in this green frock, I said, oh,
I know.
that looks so good.
I
Yeah,
loved it.
I loved it.
I was into it.
Let's start with Athena Dion. She is channeling Joan. Is that Collins?
Yeah.
Okay.
From Dynasty.
Yeah, she looks great.
I thought the look was incredible.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed all the little details. You know that took forever. And she looked great. Just tiny, just small thing. I wish it had been a lace front. I wish there had been just a moment where we could see that the hair was coming out of her head. Even if it was just like an inch. It was giving hard front so hard.
But I bet I don't
That's
know.
hard front.
Well,
That's a hard front.
it might just be styled to where you can't see the lace, though.
Well, okay, then
because she's a professional.
To lace.
And I would just
I
say
wish it had been in style to lace.
I don't think Athena Dion would come
coming
to
to
Drag
lace.
Race with a hard front. I think she would be more true to. She's mother. She's mommy. She's also grandmother, grand dame. She's not coming in hard.
Next time you see Athena Dion out in the world, you rip her hair off and see what kind of hair it is. And you say, Alexis told me to do it.
No. I just think she's such a, she's really into professionalism. She's really
Look at
into
that
details.
hairline. That is a hard front. That is not a lace
I don't
front.
think you're seeing hairline.
Girl,
I
that's a
think
hard front.
it's because look at the picture that's styled.
Look, there should be a hairline right there.
But that's shadow. I think she would sacrifice showing the lace for style. And I'm prepared to eat my words. I hope it's not a hard front. I'm just saying, I don't think she would.
I just thought that the look was so incredible. I just wanted every detail to be, because she is a detail girl. She does love a detail.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that she would want it to be more period accurate. So she would style it forward like that to where you can't see the line. The lace.
Okay.
But
Just
you're
let me
right.
be mean to Athena once.
Well, you know
So
what's so
nice to
funny?
her,
Okay,
but-
how about this? Athena, I just have one little thing.
Thank you for being
from
a
Darby
patron.
and I hate you.
Yeah.
I think you suck.
Yeah, you suck.
I think your drag is good. And I
Drag
think you
is
suck
like
and I hate
really
you.
safe and good. And
Athena,
we feel comfortable
Dion,
when you're on
more
TV.
like die
Fucking
on
idiot.
this fucking Friday.
And you know how like and
I think
you're
suck.
a TV character? Yeah, that sucks. I don't either. I just wanted her to wear a lace front, and I'll die on this hill.
Athena, write in. If you're wearing a lace front, I win. And if you're not, she wins.
And Athena, I hope those rules were clear.
Hold on.
Is your hard front coming out? Up next, we have Jane Don't as one of the B-52s. I'm sorry, I don't know which one. I thought they were
She
all
looks
named
so
B.
cute.
And there are 52 of them. But the only reason we only saw 4 of them is because the rest had died of cancer.
Well, it's also like dolphins. Like when you see one, there's like 20 more below. When you see one above the surface, there's always 20 more below the surface.
I don't like
So
that.
if we're seeing
don't like
4,
that.
there's like 100 more.
There's nothing scarier than the ocean. Tell me that you're not scared of the ocean, and I'm going to tell you that you've never been in the ocean.
Tell me what you're scared of.
The ocean. I loved this.
So good.
Both of these girlies, the Athena and the Jane Don't of it all, they dragged up the looks.
Yeah.
They definitely brought more draggy elements. It's cute. It's cute.
Yeah.
It's one of the more simple things she's worn, and it's still great. I'm proud of her.
She always
Jane,
looks incredible.
I'm proud
she
of you.
really knows how to dress her body.
Then we have Mia Starr as Prince.
I think one of the best she's ever looked on the road. I mean, proportionally, she's got the big hair.
I love that Mia at least took it to a drag place.
Yeah. She looks
And
great.
I also love that she did Prince, and Prince was like super against gay marriage and all of that.
Oh.
And now a drag queen's playing him on TV. Did he die of Michael Jackson?
No, I think he died of drugs.
Right. That's what
You know that song, 99 Bottles of Beer? Mm-hmm. And then you know that song, Party Like It's 1999? Mm-hmm. Well, so I think he did 1999 bottles of beer on the wall, and then he just drank himself to death around beer 1700.
Amy Winehouse. That was so sad. Nene Coco doing a picture perfect kind of remake of this Cyndi Lauper look.
Points for...
I see an engineer here.
yeah.
I see an engineer here. I see somebody who's like, oh, you want me to look like one of the people from the 80s? Great. I'll look exactly like the person from the 80s.
I think points for reproduction, reenaction,
But where's the
reenactment.
drag?
Where's the drag? Where's the
drag?
if you just put a giant tutu crinoline under there, a floofy crinoline, I would have been happy.
I think her like draggy up thing is the jacket, right?
Yes, I just and the drag makeup, but and the wig even, but like I just wanted a tutu under there, a crinoline, a
Yeah.
poofy skirt. That's all you had to do.
I'm happy Cyndi Lauper's still alive. That one I'm really happy for.
Do you remember when she was on Queer as Both?
Yeah, of course.
And I see your true colors.
She just sang that a couple months ago at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland rocks.
Oh, I love that. I know. But she looks great. It's just kind of boring.
Yeah.
Darlene Mitchell as Dolly Parton.
She looks absolutely stunning. She looks great.
She looks great.
Yeah.
I do think that, I'm going to say, I do think the hair could be a little bigger.
Yeah.
I would love to see just like a tiny, because her tits were so big. They were so big.
I have gone on record in past as saying, like, why do they always say I want something different? Like, if that's their brand, let it be their brand. But I want something different from her than Country Bumpkin.
That's not a country bumpkin. That's Dolly Parton.
Well, she's glamorous country bumpkin.
look at that. Look at all that sequin.
I just want to see her in something different.
Yeah, I guess. I'm really proud of her.
No, this is beautiful. She's my Athena. You know, the way that you can't fully love Athena? And there's something cute. I think she's charming. I think she's beautiful and wonderful. And I'm sure I would have a huge crush on her. But there's just something about it. I just want to see something different.
They're not the same.
But I'm drawing a parallel.
They're not parallel.
No, those two aren't the same. But
They're nowhere near.
The way that there's a stop before you and Athena. There's a stop for me.
Apples and oranges, okay? You're talking about apples. I'm talking about Greek yogurt.
Right.
It just doesn't make sense.
I want to talk about applesauce then.
Okay, can I tell you that once I choked on a chicken sandwich in the cafetorium in middle school, just for like a second, but I was convinced I was going to die. So I only ate applesauce for like months after.
I believe that.
Isn't that great?
Do you know what I remember?
I'm going to start that again.
Do you know what I remember?
What?
My favorite meal from cafeteria was chicken
Cafeteria.
fried steak
Oh, yeah, it was the best.
and chicken fried chicken.
Anything that's fried with chicken as a chicken. I'm in.
Anything with gravy on top of it.
Okay, well, this is sad. Give me a pleaser.
Give me a pleaser,
a
a
Shaka
Shaka Khan,
Khan
and-
shirt. I agree with Michelle. She like de-dragged it.
Yeah, I think we've established that
Let me say this. Did they know this was going to be a runway?
this is what I'm saying.
Because
Because
were
a lot
very
of-
literal.
Because a
looks.
lot of literal interpretations of these.
Yeah.
Like maybe they thought this was going to be a quick drag. Cause like this, like
Nini's doesn't make any sense to me as a runway. I don't know.
Nini's
this
doesn't- yeah,
kind of doesn't feel like a runway.
some of the runways don't feel like runways. I agree with you.
Wow, I'm right.
Drinking piss.
Mikey Meeks as Olivia Newton-John. Now,
That's the thing
it's so
Accurate.
literal. It's so literal, including those horrible shoes. I was not accurate, though. Mikey, I will say, I wish the hair had been accurate. If you're going to make it small hair, I wish it had looked like her hair. It's another Mikey Meeks. She has so many roots.
the hair is
got a ton of
meek.
The hair's meek, as are those shoes.
You need to take the meek out of it. You need to
Yeah, I
find Mikey.
know. And honestly, like, my favorite thing about Olivia's look is, like, the shiny spandexy pink underneath. And hers looked matte. It was a bummer.
I think they must have done a switch them up.
They had to have. They had to, because there's only a few that actually look like runways, like the next one.
Yeah.
Juicy Love Dion.
She was Celia Cruz.
I mean,
But see, this too, they said it's dragged up. This is an exact replica. There's a few things different. She looks absolutely
everybody's
stunning.
incredible.
She looks absolutely stunning, and I like that we get to see
Her and hair.
her in something different.
Yeah, no, this is incredible.
This is absolutely gorgeous.
Congratulations, Juicy. You've done it again. Okay, Discord albums as Reba McEntire.
She's a chameleon. Also, this walk was fun.
It made
She did good.
It made me laugh. Yeah, you can't go wrong with an 80s runway and a Reba McEntire. It did. I don't know if it gave you the same thing, but as soon as she walked out, I was like, oh my God. Do you remember going to Beatniks back in the day in Chicago? And it was just lined with those kinds of dresses. The only thing that I disliked were the boots. I didn't understand why she had on like knee-high boots with that. Reba's entire band died. Plane crash? Bus?
Oh, yeah.
Bus? Plane?
She did great. She really did great. It kind of, okay. So
Yeah, I've seen the online conversation around Discord.
it's giving Jan, it's giving,
I
they
don't-
just don't want to acknowledge her as doing good.
Okay, well, I wouldn't say that. I like Discord, and I'm really enjoying her, like, on the show. I'm really enjoying, I think she's harmless. But You think she's as talented as Jan?
No. Again, I'm just drawing a parallel because you know how they...
That's not parallel. No, okay, sorry. Jan is on a highway. Discord is in a boat.
But I'm talking about the fact that the judges won't even entertain the idea of putting them in the top.
I don't know that she's earned a top yet.
Well, this was a top for me. It should have been in the
You're
top.
right. You're right.
Because the Pope and the Runway wasn't offensive enough to keep her down. You know what I mean?
I agree.
And for a storyline, you want to give different people a chance at the, at the high.
At the goods. So the winner is Nene Coco.
So the winner's Nene Coco. I think David Attenborough.
Yeah.
I think it should have been Drew Barrymore.
I agree.
Or Truman Capote.
I agree.
But maybe they're too front runnery. We can't give it to them.
That is I had that thought as well. But also, there was probably way more shit we just didn't see. And if she was on the whole time, I get it.
There always is. It's like dolphins. It's like if you see one...
This is the second time you're saying that.
Piece of shit.
Is that real?
Yeah. If you see one dolphin jumping up, there's 10 more below.
Why did they go up?
They all take turns. So you think you're seeing one dolphin jump?
Hey.
They're doing cycles.
Dolphins, they put different parts of their brains to sleep because they have to
keep going
up to the surface.
Yeah.
So they sleep in sections.
Could you imagine if we could do that as humans?
What?
Put half of our brains to sleep at one time?
If we could. Some of us have been doing that for a while now.
Oh my God. Well, what if I wake up?
I would hate that. And then the bottom two are Kenya and Mia.
All right.
I get it.
Go ahead.
I get it, production. I get it. And ultimately, I'm glad that they broke up the Dions and the such as. It was wearing on me, but Kenya fell.
It kind of seemed like in one of the faraway shots that she was doing a little bit of blub, blub, blub words.
I think Rue was over Mia.
Yes, if we look at it, Mia is charming. Mia is a great dancer. Mia is fantastic energy, and I loved watching her on the TV. But makeup-wise, style-wise, she wasn't up to the standard of some others.
I know, but
it's weird.
Having Kenya send her home was odd. I think it would have been a better storyline if Juicy had sent her home.
Well, yeah.
Because Juicy was also in the bottom.
But at this point, it's they're just going to keep putting Juicy in the bottom to send people home. And I don't know.
Alyssa Edwards. I don't know. I just think this didn't make sense to me. But
it didn't really make sense.
I'm glad that
I guess
it's over. I don't know.
Yeah,
it was a bummer.
Didn't make sense to Mia.
We say goodbye to Mia. Mia, we have loved you on this season. Thank you for being a patron. And
thank you for teaching me about big backs. Even though I am,
we just didn't know what to call it. Yeah, thank you so much. So that was another Snatch Game. Not the worst Snatch Game.
No, in fact, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this episode, and I don't know. I feel like
okay.
Probably this isn't the last we'll see of Mia Starr. I feel like we'll probably see her again in a Canada versus the world or UK versus the world.
They're filming All Winners too.
Oh, did you get the call?
Yeah. Well, they thought I was
Me.
They thought I was what?
They thought you were me.
Why would you say that?
Well, just mathematically, out of the two of us, I've won something on TV. It wasn't Drag Race, but
what you look like right now. Do you see yourself right now?
Yeah, because these sunglasses are.
No, but they are doing it All Winners.
Oh my God! You think it is in it? Probably Aquaria. Sasha Cole.
Sasha Colby should just win it and take over Drag Race. I would love Sasha Colby's Drag Race.
Bianca Del Rio's there.
I don't know. I
always thought Bianca would take over.
I don't think she needs to.
Well, she doesn't need anything. She doesn't need any of this.
Listen.
She's got her tooth on Broadway.
I'm older as well. I think we need younger blood. Well, I said Sasha Colby. She's older too. You know what?
Sasha Colby is younger than us.
Is she?
Yeah.
By how much?
I think 6 or 7 years.
No. Oh my God, I'm gonna come on. I'm only wearing 4 nails because I was trying to finger myself and they got lost in my butt.
I've
Everyone
been
shut
wrong.
up.
I've been wrong on occasion, but I think she's younger than us.
Sasha Colby age. She's 41. She's my age. We're old. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back at some point. Alexis is going to the wilderness this weekend.
Oh yeah, I'm going to Chicago, but none of you will see me. I'm going in the wilderness.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play
she's gonna
Survivor.
survive. She's gonna survive.
Yeah.
And they can't eliminate you early on.
Is it
Although it's going to be all bears and lesbians, and you know they stick together, those two groups.
Are you the only trans girl?
I'm the only transgender woman, but there will be one straight couple, bi woman, straight man.
So a straight couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're fine. And like we said, we'll be in LA.
Dynasty typewriter
Typewriter.
on March 6th, honey. March over to your calendars and mark it down.
March into it. And then March 28th and 29th, we will be in San Francisco at Beau.
Yes, honey.
2 shows, 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
They're the same show, though. I did see somebody commenting, like, should I come to both shows? No.
Don't come to both shows.
I mean, yeah, you can.
you could. It'll be like one of those.
give us notes.
It'll be like one of those. Find the 6 differences. There will only be 6.
There
They will all be mistakes
We're
that are.
very into choreography. It's a tight show.
Yeah,
It's a tight
actually,
show.
stick around for the credits chat. We're going to be working on our choreography.
It's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
We will be in Atlanta April 16th.
Yes,
And
we'll be in
Orlando.
Orlando April 19th.
You knew it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have an update about our May dates, too. May date's coming. It's a good one and a not
My
so good one, but
birthday.
also a good one.
My birthday, May 1st.
Oh, no, I was talking about the tour. All right, we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Wow, we've done it.
Okay, so for credits chat, let's go over our choreography. So as you remember, it's like a up and snap, and then roll, and roll it, and remember to roll the wrists. Roll, then turn like face
loose.
that way. You're so loose. Then face that way. We're gonna bend over and do like shoulder, like arm on shoulder. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
And then we're gonna slap the butt.
That was a bone. You hit a bone. I've got to go to gym. I have to. I think my body's eating my butt. Like
Your butt is juicy.
There's no. Don't. say
You're
that.
not wearing a pad
We
right
just
now?
watched Juicy. We just watched Juicy Love Dion's ass as JoJo Siwa. You cannot call my ass juicy. You can call it bony, and you can call it brave.
Okay, ready? Body roll. Turn and over and snap and slap.
Okay, here's the thing too. When you're practicing, you don't want to go full out.
You want to go?
Okay, because you really just need to make sure you have those movements down. So that's why she's only doing it kind of halfway, and that's why I barely did it at all.
We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, kick.
Kennedy Davenport.
5.
We call that
6,
a Kennedy
7,
Davenport.
8. We want to do jazz squares.
We call those jazz
Squares.
Yeah.
Then we want to do fingers.
So we call that.
Fingers.
That's what you do before you get married.
Then we want to go tune in Tokyo. Tune in Tokyo.
Out of breath. Yeah. Okay, I have a confession to make, Alexis.
Wait, should we get into confessional?
Yeah.
Okay. Bless you, my child. How may I help you today?
You sound like a
welcome
mother.
to welcome to
Are you a mother?
Welcome to confession, child.
Are you okay, Father?
I was taking a nap. How may I help you today?
Father, thank you so much for taking time out of your nap to hear my sins. It has been I don't know, 3 days since my last confession. I don't know how it works. I have something that I'm really afraid to tell my best friend / coworker, Alexis.
Oh,
And I thought, well, I should confess it to someone, you know? So I thought I'd come here. And by the way, what was your last name, Father? I forgot. I've been drinking.
mother.
Your last name's Mother. Is your father Mother? Okay.
Yes, child.
Father, you know what? Don't use your strength to talk. I'm really worried about you. But I just wanted to say, like, Father, Mother, I did something that I wasn't supposed to do. Last time we were filmed, me and my coworker, I said it. Me and my coworker, her boyfriend texted me, and she made a big deal out of it and joked, and we laughed. We laughed about it. You know, and she was like, I'm not really mad. And I was like, yeah, I knew you wouldn't be. But then I let that sit for a few days. And I thought, it doesn't make her mad at all. And if I can't make her feel mad, what am I doing here? You know? So I fucked her boyfriend in the ass with a horse cock. And the documentary that I was talking about earlier is actually about her boyfriend, Austin. He's dead. And I just don't know how to tell her. He was so spirited, you know, spirited away. His spirit has been taken away to heaven through horse sex.
Excuse me.
Yes, Father, Mother? It's me. Oh my God.
Alexis.
I thought it did sound like your voice.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
My boyfriend's not dead. He's at band practice.
Okay, do you hear how that sounds fake?
I know you didn't fuck him because he...
Be careful. I'm very delicate today.
I know you didn't fuck him because he has a type when it comes to dudes.
What?
Yeah.
First of all, I'm not a dude. I'm very lady presenting right now.
But he doesn't
I have 4 nails.
he doesn't take from ladies.
Well, I don't top. I can't do that because I'm
You can't or you won't.
I won't. Listen, I've done it, but just know you're doing all the work. I'm a passive top if I have to be.
Okay, back to confession.
Sorry.
Is that all?
Is that all? I killed my best friend's boyfriend with a horse's cock.
No, you didn't. He's alive. He's at band practice. We went to the witch's cottage 1.5 times
You're right.
recently.
I'm sorry, Father, Mother.
Yeah.
Let's get back to it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, Father, Mother. And I think what you're doing with gender is fine.
5 Hail Marys?
No thanks. Wait, have you ever done one? No, because you grew up Church of Christ.
No, I don't even know what that is.
I think it'd be funny.
Hail Marys?
Yeah, to throw a football. No, I think it'd be funny to do a confessional.
I've always wanted to go in one of those.
I don't think, I gotta be honest with you, I don't think a priest could survive it.
Do you remember in Leave Their Own Original Recipe when they go and they all do confessional and then there's like a bunch of noises? Oh, he drops the Bible and someone's like, what is that? And Rosie O'Donnell's like, it's Madonna or whatever. And then she's like,
Famous sign. Famous sign.
what did you say? She's like, what did you say to him? I love her in that movie.
I know. And you know what? I love Rosie O'Donnell despite everything she says and does. I think she's great.
I think she's the smartest of us. She got out. She lives in Ireland.
Well, I don't know that that's smart. Have you heard of the potato famine? Rosie loves potatoes. All right, we'll see you next week. Goodbye. Okay.
Just so slow, zoom in on your face.
Oh.